Hello MOBgang. I am doing this video on behalf of all of the mob. Yesterday we tried to do a recording of our apology, but it came out to be too angry and it came out to be too aggressive and blaming both sides of the coin. I have been receiving messages all morning from both sides as well, and both sides were blaming each other. So for those who aren't aware, Owen did a live stream called Owen Plays Among Us. So there was things that was said, and our channel received a notification yesterday afternoon at 12:45 p.m. British Standard Time, saying that our channel has been breached in basically hate speech. It is very difficult for me to talk about this because this is both people I have known for a very long time. In fact, the other longer. I have recently had anger, resentment, and a lot of people who have blamed each other for one problem. It is easy to blame people through emotion. My emotion was Owen, but now it is both parties. Respectfully, I am angry at both because this situation should have not been handled badly. This should have been handled better. And unfortunately, this situation has not been handled so far very well. And I'm trying to handle it better. But it has been very difficult. I have been trying to look into more information on what has been said and what's been done. Owen is very apologetic to us, has been very apologetic, but I'd also like to apologise on behalf of Owen for words that has been said. I don't know what's been said, but I am doing it on behalf of Owen. This person, who I will not name, has also been asked to apologise. But instead I have had anger, frustration, and a lot of blame towards me and Owen. I have cut connections to this conversation today because it was getting nowhere. I am deeply disgusted with the whole situation, and for those who are new to this channel, we do not take this situation lightly. I do not take it lightly. I have been on YouTube since 2013, and I know for a fact that any of this kind of thing shouldn't have ever been done. I have made this very clear to my viewers, to my subscribers, to people who I've been doing things with the mob for a very long time. The fact that this has happened has made me very, very disappointed and very disgusted. with how this has been handled. I wanted people to apologise, and Owen has admitted that he has said things during the stream a few nights ago that should have not been said. I have made it very clear that things should have never been done. I had a very bad day yesterday, having to deal with all of this all at once. And it has been one thing after another. And I am deeply devastated by the whole situation. It has been beating me up from the inside. And for someone who's got autism, and for someone who's actually got mental health issues, it is very difficult to deal with. Matt and I have been talking behind the scenes as well. So is Owen. We have decided that certain people who violate our channel's rules and regulations on YouTube should be no longer be with us when streaming or recording content. I at first was very against it, but after a conversation on the phone, texting basically, the messages began to get nasty, and they started to get difficult, they started to get very out of hand. So again, words was being said and words was being used. I don't know what words they were, I didn't see them. Matt did see a tiny bit of the stream, and the things that both sides were saying out of their mouths was disgusting. And we are taking this matter very seriously. We are talking amongst ourselves, and I have been talking to Matt behind the scenes as well, and all of us to focus on what we should do next. I don't know what to do at the moment. I don't know where to go or where to stand in all of this. I have been trying to investigate the situation, and I have been trying to work out what to do next. I have shown each photo to the mob, and I have shown each chat or each conversation that I have had with this individual who was with Owen, and it has been agreed that this person will not be doing any content with us for at least a while. But after the way he has treated me, he has seen me taking sides, which I am going to be honest, I myself have not been taking sides. I have said to both parties that this should have not happened, and I've said that this should have been better maintained, and I have been very angry towards it, and anger is a very difficult drug to control. So you have to remember, when you've got anger, you sometimes lose control of the sight of what's going on. I've had that over the last 24 hours. In fact, I was so upset yesterday, I even slept on the sofa and then went to bed are following 3 hours from that time, because my health was declining again because of how bad this situation has got. We are looking into what we can do. We have decided not to make any content for the time being. I've suggested not until Monday. We need a break from doing YouTube, and this will be the last video on this channel for 2 to 3 days. I am not allowing this behaviour to happen, and this dark humour, this type of dark humour, should be regulated better. Those who say things about minorities and Indian people, basically making fun of people's accents, it is not good. I have fun with things like this behind the scenes, but I do not do it to be racist. I have spoken to people who have been in those shoes before, and I know how difficult and how hurtful it can be. They know me because the people I work with are also black, and whoever said the N-word and whatever word was used on that night has violated the terms of agreement with the policy that is YouTube. We have violated the whole situation of their terms of agreement. They have given us our first warning, and personally I do not wish this should happen again. So if YouTube is watching, I'll be posting this on X later. I was going to say Twitter, but they're called X now. Replying to YouTube and saying that this has happened, and we are very, very aware of the situation. I, again, take full accountability because I do not know what has been said, but I have been taking a responsibility of controlling the situation as much as I can, and personally the situation has not been handled properly, and I, as an admin of the channel who does all the behind the scenes stuff, will be basically taking no longer responsibility of their actions. When people make mistakes, they will basically say things that will make our channel vulnerable, which is right now. This is going to be the last time I'll be basically doing this again. But if this does happen again, and I am forced to do an apology video again, I will then leave the mob, because this channel has been brought up by myself, who put a lot of love, compassion, and a lot of energy into this channel. I've made all the banners, the thumbnails, everything, and the fact that this has happened has basically thrown everything into my face, and I am deeply emotional and deeply angry that this has happened.